About the Leon Rowe case, what's your take, Attorney Quinn?
Hello.
Hello? Hello, Miss Rowe. I'm Stanley Shaw, Attorney Quinn's assistant. Attorney Quinn was dealing with a medical dispute and got injured. Could I trouble you to come over and treat his wounds? Oh, Attorney Quinn said he doesn't want you to overthink it. Even though, last night he bailed out Mr. Ryan Rowe and talked to the dean to get him back in school. And also, when the Quinn butler gave you a hard time, he helped you out. You also said you'd repay him, but honestly, he's definitely not the type to demand favors in return.
Send me the location. I'll be right there.
Miss Rowe, thanks for coming.
What cut you?
A glass. Did you study Chinese medicine?
Western.
Oh, I thought you were standing so far back to practice observation, like in Chinese medicine.
It needs stitches. I don't have anesthetics. This might hurt. Just bear with it.
Okay.
Please cooperate, Attorney Quinn.
Is this okay?
All done. Attorney Quinn, if there's nothing else, I'll...
Helen. You don't need to be so defensive around me. Putting aside your relationship with Henry, even if you were single, I have absolutely no interest in forcing myself on anyone. If I remember correctly, you kissed me first that night.
Someone as venomous as James Quinn is a first for me. If he licked his own lips, he'd drop dead from the poison.
Ms. Rowe,
Assistant Shaw.
thanks for your trouble.
It's my duty as a doctor. Besides, I owe Attorney Quinn a favor. It's the least I could do, professionally and personally.
The one you love belongs in your bed. Keeping them in your heart is too draining.
We're at work. You think this is your house? I'm not your mom. Why should I take a fall for you? You think I can't have you packing up your desk? Sure, why wouldn't I? With a medical incident this big, and you still have someone covering for you? Oh, I believe it. Say that again. I dare you. Birds of a feather. A bankrupt nobody. And a penniless loser. What a perfect match. Are you sure you're going to win that lawsuit? The bigger your ego, the harder you fall. You should really learn from me. When you're caught in a storm, you need to keep a low profile. Otherwise, you might think you're being bold and rebellious. But in everyone else's eyes, you're just a circus clown jumping around for attention. Helen Rowe! Don't call me that. We're not that close. We're at work. I expect you to call me Dr. Rowe. Your dad is in prison. Everyone in the hospital knows. So what if they do? Aren't you embarrassed? Embarrassed? It's more than that. I even thought about bashing my head in. But dying like that hurts too much, and crematoriums don't burn live bodies. So what can I do? I stand on my own medical skills, living and working with a clean conscience. It's not up to others to point fingers at me. You. I don't know if Susan Jennings is out of her mind. She actually told me she'd give me $500,000 to take the fall for her. When I refused, she started arguing with me and called me ungrateful. I'm so pissed. Let her be crazy. Just don't go crazy with her.
I'm not out of my mind. It's just that today, I dragged you into it.
Then tonight's drinks are on you.
No way. Friendship is priceless. How could you put a price tag on our friendship?
Money ruins friendships.
Nope. Friendships ruin wallets.
Elle.
I warned you before. Don't believe in cheap apartment romance. We broke up.
Yeah. Why?
He cheated. Oh, right. He even gave his cheating a noble excuse, saying it was for our future.
How are things with you and Henry? Cordial on the surface, at each other's throats in private.
I think I just saw Henry earlier. Out in the parking lot. He was with James. Looked like he was asking James for a favor.
Did you ask the Quinns about your dad? Did they agree to help? Did the Quinns agree to help? I'm going out for a smoke. It's so ironic. I've studied medicine my whole life, saved so many people, but I can't even save my own dad. I'm nothing. I'm just an ordinary person.
Hey, beautiful. Got a light? Ms. Rowe, if you know what's good for you, you'll hand over all those things. As the saying goes, Helen. Jim! It seems the lady isn't buying your charm. When will you change your taste? I can't help it. It's a family tradition. Going back 3 generations, my family was dirt poor. So now, I wish I could get "I'm rich" tattooed right on my forehead. I'm terrified people won't know my family struck it rich. Hey, Jim, tell me the truth. Do you have some kind of weird kink? Like, married women? Talk less, do more. Don't let your big mouth become a stumbling block in your life. A few days ago, old Pete and I made a bet that you slept with Helen. I didn't believe it at first, but seeing you today... Helen slept with me. I didn't sleep with her. I was forced. Well, well, well. She slept with me, huh? What happened here? The plaintiff hit me. With your skills, that shouldn't happen. Ah, you did it on purpose. Ms. Rowe, if you know what's good for you, you'll hand over all of those things.
What exactly am I supposed to hand over? Elle, is there something you need? Did you tell the Quinns? What did they say? I haven't told them yet. Why haven't you told them? I haven't found the right opportunity yet. It's been so long, and there still hasn't been the right opportunity. Elle, can't you take this seriously? I've always felt that as a girl, you're not sensible, and you don't know your priorities. If the older one was Rye, I've heard that. Since I can remember, more than 100 times. Getting a perfect score isn't worth a single praise. But if Ryan pees far, the whole family holds an award ceremony. You!
The Rowe family's mess. I advise you to stay out of it. This matter isn't as simple as it looks on the surface. How complicated is it? More complicated than your second uncle dying, your first aunt dying for love, and your second aunt becoming your first aunt combined. Are you not allowed to eat chocolate? How so? Chocolate contains theobromine. It's bad for canines. No wonder we get along so well together. It takes one to know one. Is it reliable? I swear on my honor. Swear on something I can trust. If this info isn't accurate, the Turner family can go bankrupt. I plan to marry Helen Rowe. What do you think? I plan to marry Helen Rowe. What do you think? Bro, seriously, everything I just said, you didn't listen to a word of it. The Rowe family situation isn't as simple as it seems. Look, Leon Rowe blocked someone's cash flow, and he got framed. If it was just an ordinary frame-up, whatever. But think about Leon Rowe's status and his position. Even someone like him got taken down. Think carefully about who's behind this. Saying they're insanely powerful wouldn't be a stretch.
Isn't that perfect?
Perfect how?
Perfect to take advantage of the situation.
When did you get interested in Helen Rowe? Hey, Jim, you.
I plan to see Leon Rowe tomorrow. Traditionally speaking, marriages require the parents' consent and a proper matchmaker. If you can't get the blessing of both families, it usually doesn't end well.
Elle, come over quickly.
What's wrong?
Someone broke in. The living room is completely trashed. They smashed a lot of things.
If you know what's good for you, you'll hand over those things.
If your father were here, how could this have happened? Even if Rye were home, they wouldn't dare do this. No matter what, a family just can't be without a man.
Ms. Rowe, Attorney Quinn invites you and Mrs. Rowe to get in the car. Attorney Quinn wants to discuss private matters about the Quinns and the Rowe's engagement, and about Mr. Rowe.
Thank you, Assistant Shaw.
It's my pleasure.
Mom.
Who is this?
James Quinn, Charles Quinn's cousin.
Aunt Cassie, I apologize. I couldn't step out personally. I sustained some injuries a couple of days ago, and worried that if certain people found out, it might spark unpleasant rumors.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're all family here. No need for such formal explanations.
Yes. We're all family. Henry wants to call off the engagement.
Just say what's on your mind, Attorney Quinn.
I visited Uncle Leon today. You're a smart woman. You should know. Without the Quinn family's protection, Aunt Cassie and Ryan Rowe will be in trouble eventually. Henry Quinn wants to break the engagement. Wendy Lane won't stop him. Neither will the Quinn family. It's just a matter of time.
Every word stings. He wants me to take the hint and break it off myself.
Helen, you're just seeking the Quinn's protection. Henry isn't the only one in the Quinn family who can marry you. There's me. My mother is critically ill. Before she passes away, she wants to see me get married. Think about it.
Elle, Assistant Shaw just sent 4 bodyguards to protect me. If you were too shy to say it, I said it for you. I told Assistant Shaw to pass a message to James. I asked the Quinns to find a way to get your dad out.
Just how naive does someone have to be? To think that complete strangers would help her when she offers them no value, yet she still acts so bossy and demands their help.
What do I want from you?
Hey, Helen. That incident with Miss Jennings has really blown up. The hospital intended to keep the whole thing completely hushed up, but the patient's family are no pushovers. They took the story straight to the media. Now the hospital is claiming Susan Jennings is just an intern, which means they need an attending physician to take the fall for it. Ellie, you and Gracie have the least seniority.
I understand. Thank you. Looks like Gracie and I are prime scapegoat material.
Dr. Rowe, Dr. Wynn and Chief Lewis are arguing in the office. Go check on them.
Get out.
I won't! Explain yourself right now.
I've already made myself perfectly clear.
Say it again.
Just do as you're told.
What are you looking at? There's nothing to see here.
Can't you understand plain English?
Say it again.
You just go do it.
I won't do it. Go on, say it.
Get her out of here.
Let go. I'm not leaving.
Out. Get out of here.
I can't leave.
Get out.
I'm quitting.
Doc Lewis wants me to take the fall?
If he wanted you to take the fall, you wouldn't be this mad. Tell me, can the Quinns protect me?
Of course they can. That goes without saying. But the Quinns.
That's all I need.
Are you crazy?
I'm not crazy.
If you're not crazy, how could you say something so ridiculous? The Quinns won't protect you now. They're dying for you to mess up so they can get dirt on you and force a divorce.
Don't worry about it.
Elle,
I've already figured out a solution.
this is so frustrating.
It's okay. Ellie, I won't take the fall for Susan's mistake, and neither will Grace.
Ellie, things aren't as complicated as you think. The hospital will cover the compensation. You just need to step up and admit that it was your fault. Then this will be over. Rest assured, I promise you this incident absolutely won't affect your position at the hospital, nor will it affect your future promotions. Furthermore, the hospital will make you a priority for future advancement.
If there really are no consequences, and it sounds like an absolute win, why don't you let Susan step up and own her own mistake?
Ellie, don't blow this out of proportion. I'm warning you.
Honey, I'm afraid I'll bring shame to the Quinns. There's a scandal at the hospital. They want me to take the fall for it.
I'll handle it. You must be upset.
A little.
I didn't expect the Quinns to still have her back.
A little.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
Ellie. Chief.
The Quinns have my back. What's on my phone protects Grace Wynn.
Dean, we have a problem.
I have nothing to lose. You already know my situation. I've got a lot of trouble and a big mess. What about you? Is there anything I can help you with? Or rather, given our current relationship, is there anything I need to know and cooperate with?
Do you like Henry? I don't get along with the main branch. They had a hand in my father's death. My mother being paralyzed in bed is also the Quinns' doing. I don't need any help from you. But if I had to name one thing, it's to play your part as Mrs. Quinn, and don't cheat on me.
That's all?
That's all.
Then how long does this marriage have to last?
What?
We just signed the agreement, and I'm already thinking about ending it. That's a little rude. It's nothing. Let's keep our relationship a secret for now. After I break off my engagement with Henry, then we can go public. I just don't want to be the topic of everyone's gossip.
Deal.
What exactly is going on?
No chatting at work. Focus on your work.
You're jumping into the lion's den.
Why can't it be true love?
I heard he's completely ruthless. Are you really actually going to marry him?
Dr. Wynn, sorry. My husband is itching all over. Could you come take a look?
Be right there.
Okay, thanks. All set.
Attorney Quinn, it's a huge misunderstanding. I didn't realize we were family. I honestly didn't know they'd blame it all on Ellie. I know Ellie very well. She's a very skilled doctor, so. Dean Chambers. In Riverside City, networks run deep and twisted. Don't be a snob. Some people may seem down and out, but they're not really out. Yes. It's like,
Cheers! What's the deal with you and James Quinn?
We each get what we need.
Tell me more.
I need someone to protect me, and he needs a wife.
That's it? Yeah, girl. You're fair, pretty, and have long legs. I'll give you that. But you say James Quinn wants to find a woman to marry. What kind of woman couldn't he get?
You think he wants to harvest my kidneys?
You don't think he's fallen for you, do you? After all, you guys already...
The whole one night leads to true love cliché? Not even modern romance novels write that stuff anymore.
We'll see about that.
Want to make another bet?
No, just stay away from him. Even if he tries to manipulate you, you have to stand your ground. Him taking your kidneys is scarier than him taking mine. You were engaged to Henry Quinn for so long. Didn't you ever hear any gossip about James Quinn?
No.
Simply put, he is notorious. Not to mention all the lawsuits he's handled. Just look at the Quinn family drama. The Quinn family used to be run by James's dad. You know that, right?
I don't know.
You don't know this. You wouldn't even know if your kidneys were harvested one day. Rumor has it, James's dad was a business prodigy. He was Grandpa Quinn's top protege. While he was still in college, he bypassed his older brother to become the head of Quinn & Co.
And then?
6 years ago, he died.
The main branch did it?
I don't know. But that's not the point. The point is what comes next. James's uncle, Henry's dad, George Quinn, on the very night James's dad, Richard Quinn, died, got into a car accident. A perfectly healthy man was left in a vegetative state. Rumor has it that James did it. You don't need to be too scared. I'm telling you this.
Rumors can really kill people. Huh? Good thing we have laws now. The law focuses on solid evidence. Otherwise, with these rumors about James, shooting him 800 times wouldn't be enough.
I think you're just blinded by his looks.
If I was blinded by internal organs, wouldn't that be scarier?
Hello? Honey,
Something must be up on his end. What's wrong?
I drank too much. Can you come pick me up?
Where are you?
Hillview Lounge.
Okay.
I'll wait for you.
What's wrong?
Hope I don't mess up the act. I need to pick someone up. Gotta go.
You're leaving me alone out here again.
It's on me.
Mr. King. Come on, drink up. Let's drink.
Sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Hey, Jamie, is that your girlfriend?
I'm off. Have some tea to sober up. Pete, that girl looks familiar.
What girl? Doesn't look familiar to you.
No, I mean it.
Alright, just eat.
Can you still walk?
I feel like he's doing this on purpose. Slow down.
Helen, when will you make things clear with Henry?
Now's not the time.
Still hung up on him?
No.
Then you haven't forgotten him at all.
Jamie, what are your hobbies? Don't have any?
You. You.
Why does it feel like I'm the one who abandoned him?
Attorney Quinn. Speak. We found out. What Leon Rowe is hiding is a list. No wonder they took such a risk in broad daylight to attack Helen. Attorney Quinn, what about Ms. Rowe? Keep her safe. Don't stop her from digging, but don't hand the truth right to her. Yes, sir. When the devil smiles, someone's fate is sealed.
Who are you?
I'm your neighbor from Suite 8303. Did someone have a fight in your place?
No.
Really? I was taking a shower just now, and I heard things being smashed over here. Oh my. Were you robbed? I'm so sorry. I just moved in, and I thought a young couple lived here. I thought you guys were fighting and throwing things. If only I had come over sooner.
It's fine. There wasn't anything valuable in the house anyway.
Should I call the cops?
No need. Nothing was taken.
That's good to hear. Neighbors should be close. Us single women gotta look out for each other. Let's add each other on WeChat.
All set.
Attorney Quinn. You guessed right. Ms. Rowe really did run into some trouble. Looks like her place was robbed.
Understood.
What should I do?
Keep her safe.
Don't worry.
Stanley, have you ever dated anyone?
No.
Is there someone you like?
Attorney Quinn, never mind.
You don't look like you have any dating experience anyway. I recall you're 27 now. Having zero dating experience at your age means you either have a physical issue or a psychological one.
First of all, I didn't do anything to offend any of you.
Secondly, I didn't do anything to offend any of you.
What exactly are they looking for? Thanks.
About Dr. Harris taking the blame. Did you hear? I know. Dr. Harris took Susan's $5 million. Otherwise, why do you think Dr. Harris took the blame for Susan?
Are you sure?
Dr. Harris told me herself. She told me we shouldn't feel guilty. She did it willingly. Dr. Harris only has a year and a half before she retires. $5 million to retire early and leave this totally messed up and toxic department. It's not a bad deal, right?
Drink your coffee.
Thanks for the treat, Dr. Rowe. Right. You and James, when are you getting married?
The Quinn family is hosting a banquet tonight. The main branch will, to avoid gossip, definitely invite you. But to keep you from getting any ideas, they'll definitely try to humiliate you.
Is he worried I'll get set up? Or is he afraid I'll embarrass him? Sigh.
To be continued.
It's James. Are you blind? I miss you. I miss you to death.
Or maybe he wishes you were dead.
When the teacher didn't pick you as the English rep, I always felt it was so unfair.
Well, you see, my talent is obvious. The teacher just couldn't appreciate it.
Gracie. Yeah. You're distracting me from work. You're dismissed. Mwah.
The Quinns have a family dinner tonight. I'll pick you up.
I can go myself.
I said, I'll pick you up.
Okay.
Helen, a woman should have some self-respect. Being so shameless like you, always pestering and clinging, doesn't appeal to men at all.
Back to work. Sometimes I really wonder why we studied so hard and what it was all for. We work hard our whole lives, but our finish line is lower than their start. I thought someone like Dr. Harris would be on a different level. But now it seems it's just the difference between a regular workhorse and a fancy one. Elle, I don't mean you. Don't worry. I won't overthink it. I know you too well. I just feel like everyone has their own life path. Officials fight for power. Merchants scheme for wealth. Actors show skin on stage. And pilgrims pray for miracles. Even if people aren't divided into classes, or even if they are, your years of hard studying aren't meant for you to jump classes. It's for you to, within your own class, live the best possible life. Now that we're full, no matter what happens, we'll just roll with it.
Tell me, do you think Susan will hold a grudge against us and try to get back at us?
She might have her tricks, but we have ours.
Ms. Rowe?
Assistant Shaw.
Attorney Quinn is waiting in the car.
Thank you.
Jamie, you have to help me this time. If you don't help me, and Dad finds out, he's going to break my legs.
What did you promise me last time?
Come on, I'm really not lying. This time, it was really that girl who threw herself at me. Go tell Dad. Come on, Jamie. I promise. This is the absolute last time. I swear. Hell, mind your own business. Ugh. Anyway, Jamie, about this. Please help me out. Jamie, are you hooking up with our sister-in-law? Watch your mouth. You actually are. Jamie, don't worry. I know whose side I'm on. My lips are completely sealed. You in a rush?
Henry's upstairs.
So,
All done. In about 3 days. You can.
Jamie, Jamie, what are you doing?
James, shh.
What are you up to, Jamie?
James.
Henry is watching.
Jamie, who is the lucky girl making you so eager? You didn't even get a room.
Get lost.
Jamie, about Helen. Can you help me out? Make her stop bothering me. Don't worry. Once it is done, I'll make it worth your while. If that doesn't work, just find some excuse and put her behind bars for a few years.
Get lost. Helen. Don't. You're putting too much weight on me.
Oh.
Jamie, you have to do me this favor. At the end of the day, if I hadn't intervened, you'd be the one married to Helen. This hot potato should have been yours to handle.
So much for Mr. Perfect. He's just like any other guy. Why does the woman in that car look so familiar? Seen enough? Then get out.
Then, what about Helen Rowe?
I'll take care of it.
All right. That is all I need to hear. Jamie, if you really like this girl, just keep her around for fun. But let me warn you. Don't fall in love with her. If she's not from a prestigious family, she will not be allowed to enter the Quinn Gate. Right?
I'll get out first.
When a saint goes wild, isn't it super hot? All I feel right now is the panic of being caught in bed.
What are you panicking for? James isn't even panicking.
I get scared easily.
You get scared? You're juggling 2 men.
Is that even how you use that phrase? Hey, have you heard that old saying? I don't want to.
Nothing tastes better than dumplings, and nothing is more fun than.
Shut up.
Hello? Looking for something for me? I saw James today. He was with a girl. Yeah, find out who she is. I gotta go. Why so late?
Had to change a patient's dressing.
Sometimes, I don't know what to say to you. I've told you so many times to go into politics or business, but you just act like a fool and insist on being a doctor. What is the point? You work yourself to death without making much money, and you hold 0 power.
About a nice dinner.
Let me tell you, if the Rowe family wasn't in trouble...
Or what?
Damn it! She is just a nobody now. What is there to be afraid of? What leverage does she have on me? Hello? I fucking told you to look into it. What is with the nonsense? What are you afraid of? If you actually find something, I'll cover for you. Over the years, Jamie has screwed me over plenty. That woman just now. Jamie seems very protective of her. Chances are, she's got some shady background. But she really is a married woman. Then Jamie will finally be in the palm of my hand. Hey, if what I am guessing is true. Who in our circle is so unlucky?
It is my first time seeing someone this suicidal.
Guess who I ran into while waiting for you?
I don't know.
James Queen. And do you know what Jamie was doing when I saw him? Having an affair. Helen Rowe. Men are all the same. No exceptions.
What time is the banquet?
What if Henry knew he was the one getting cheated on? What would he think?
He'd probably be thrilled. He's sick like that. Because he could finally take the moral high ground and point fingers at James. Who knows how many times he's been beaten by James to gloat so much over such tiny leverage.
When we get inside, read the room and be sweet. Helen, do you still think you're the Miss Rowe of the past? Right now, you ain't worth shit. Without the Quinns, you'd already be.
Henry, has anyone ever told you you talk too much? As the saying goes, barking dogs don't bite.
You!
Aunt Wendy.
Have you lost weight again?
I'm fine.
Why are you so stubborn? I told you. Even with what happened to your dad, the Quinns will always have your back.
Aunt Wendy. I know.
The Quinns, when it comes to being magnanimous, they are truly impeccable.
Tell me about it. With such a major incident, anyone else would have steered clear. Not to mention Wendy is so kind and beautiful.
Back then, when I chose Elle as my daughter-in-law, it was because I genuinely liked her. It had nothing to do with the Rose power. Even with what happened to the Rose, Elle is still, in my heart, the best daughter-in-law. Oh, Mrs. Lewis. I'll go say hi.
Okay.
Back then, when I chose Elle as my daughter-in-law, it was because I genuinely liked her. It had nothing to do with the Rose power.
If you ask me, Wendy is just too soft-hearted. If it were me, a daughter-in-law with a criminal record, I absolutely wouldn't accept her.
Tell me about it. Some people are just so shameless. They have zero self-awareness.
I know, right?
Mrs. Lewis? Did you and your personal trainer break up yet? Mrs. King. Last month you came to our hospital's OB/GYN for an abortion. Was the baby Mr. King's? Because I seem to recall that Mr. King got a vasectomy 2 years ago. You.
I'm used to my own world.
When are we You're getting like a gentle married? breeze, crashing into my arms. It was meant to be. My story ends with you.
Keep your distance. We're like 2 stars off course, yet we met in the galaxy. Love at first sight.
Foretold the ending.
Miss Rowe, whatever you eat or drink tonight, be extra careful.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. There's a VIP lounge on the 3rd floor. Would you like to go clean up?
All right. This way, please.
Miss Rowe, I'm not a bad person. Back in college, Mr. Rowe helped me out a lot. I'm so sorry about what happened to Mr. Rowe.
Say, if you died here tonight, would it be murder or self-defense?
Miss Rowe, I think there's a misunderstanding.
You said back in college, my dad supported you financially.
Yes.
When was that? How much a month?
The past 2 years, $2,500.
Are you sure?
Ms. Rowe, I know you've been through a lot lately. It's understandable you don't trust me, but...
The company's been struggling for 2 years. Cash flow is practically zero. Ryan only takes a monthly salary of $18,000. My mom spends at least $12,000 of it. $6,000 is Ryan Rowe's allowance. Tell me, where would he get $2,500 to support you? So, who do you work for?
I've
been really stressed lately, mentally and emotionally. So I suggest you tell me the truth. Otherwise, I might just use you to blow off some steam. There are cameras on the 1st floor. Our interaction just now was clearly caught on tape. You set a trap and lured me upstairs. If anything happens, I'll tell the cops you brought me up here to kill me, and I fought back and killed you instead.
Ms. Rowe, I'll talk. It was Master Henry. He told me to bring you up here, and then find a chance to knock you out. And then what? Then let Mr. Chambers from Chambers Enterprises come in.
Mr. Chambers from Chambers Enterprises? That 60-year-old geezer? Do as you just said. What? Knock me out. Then bring Mr. Chambers in.
How did it go?
It's done.
Really? Go get Mr. Chambers.
Got it.
Bro, Jamie, bad news. Your spot as the side piece probably gone.
Didn't expect Mr. Chambers to get here so quickly.
Are you sure you're willing, Mr. Quinn, to give up such a beauty?
Catching your eye, Mr. Chambers. Is that bitch's lucky day?
Mr. Quinn is truly personally groomed by Grandpa Quinn. He's got guts.
You shouldn't poke a tiger, and you definitely shouldn't bump heads with one. James Quinn.
What do you want to say?
Henry Quinn set me up. He arranged for a waiter to bring me to the lounge and knock me out. Then he was going to let Mr. Chambers in. I was going to play along so I could break off the engagement with him. But now, you've ruined everything.
So you're saying I ruined your plan?
What is going on? Is the lock broken?
Could Helen have locked it?
No way. My guys told me. That bitch is already out cold.
Then could it be some other guy beat us to her?
Someone's in there, right? Whoever's inside, you better be smart and open the door, or else I'll make you pay dearly for it. Doing it the hard way, huh?
Fine, just you wait.
Today, if I don't skin you alive, my name isn't Quinn!
Mr. Quinn, I got things to do. I'm out of here.
Hey, Mr. Chambers! Get you guys up here right now! Damn it. You're coming out, huh? Fine. You've got guts. You can just stay in there for the rest of your life.
Luke, I need a pickup.
You want me to climb out?
I believe in your skills. Mr. Quinn! Sister-in-law, your shoe.
Luke?
Sister-in-law, could you help me out later and use some of that pillow talk on Jamie? This lawsuit of mine is really urgent.
That sounds a bit weird.
Sister-in-law, you said yes? Oh, don't worry. About you and Jamie, I definitely won't let a fourth person find out.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, don't mention it. We're all family. Besides, look, you're soon going to be my future sister-in-law. And with your relationship with Jamie, what do we call this? Keeping it in the family.
Mr. Quinn.
Kill him!
Brother, you hired them to set me up. Since you really can't stand me, I'll just leave the family for good. You didn't have to play these dirty tricks.
Wait. Did anyone see Helen Rowe?
Only James Quinn came out. Mr. Quinn, that waitress is missing.
What?
The one you hired to knock out Helen Rowe. She disappeared. I had someone look into her. She's an orphan.
Fuck!
This ruby is Mrs. King's.
Mrs. King. Jack King's wife. They used to be thick as thieves with my dad. But after my dad got in trouble, she completely vanished. I heard she was even a witness who turned him in.
I have no interest in these schemes, but I find my wife's affair highly interesting.
James saying this definitely isn't because he has feelings for me. He's probably just worried that trouble on my end will end up affecting him. Dad, all your life you worked so hard on your business. When you made money, you always wanted to give back to society. But when you fell on hard times, everyone just wanted to kick you.
Stanley. Give her some space.
Ms. Rowe, please.
Thank you. Attorney Quinn.
Yeah. Maximizing profit is what truly benefits them. Winning or losing doesn't matter.
The plaintiff said he just wants justice.
In this world, there's no absolute justice. But you don't have to be smart, but you absolutely can't be stupid.
What if the plaintiff insists on justice?
Turning down $50 million for $300,000 and an apology. If he insists on this justice, then give it to him.
Yeah, some people are just so stubborn.
Don't force it.
Right.
Where's my water? I thought. I just drank out of this one.
Thank you.
Your engagement to Henry Quinn. Break it off as soon as possible. He dared to knock you out today and hand you over to Mr. Sheldon. Who knows what kind of trap he'll set tomorrow?
Okay.
Helen. Between the two of us, are we considered an engaged couple?
Yes.
Other than blood relatives, aren't we considered the closest people in the world?
I guess I should say, somewhat.
I'm curious. Why haven't you broken off your engagement with Henry? I want the truth.
I think my dad's accident had to do with the Quinns. The night before his accident, he had a long talk with me. He said, the stupidest thing he ever did was trusting the wrong person. Businessmen are cunning. But he saw him as a true friend. He also said, I needed to find a way to break the engagement myself.
Understood.
I'm not delusional enough to think that an ordinary general surgeon can take on the entire Quinn family. I just want to know what exactly my dad went through.
I understand. Stanley, what do you think Helen is really like?
The Reaper calling.
For her, being cold is an act. Being shrewd is an act. Being obedient is an act. And being gentle is an act, too.
Am I supposed to be hearing this?
Actually, she's timid and afraid. Fragile and sensitive.
It's just hard to associate timid, fragile, and sensitive with someone like Helen.
Drive.
Yes, sir.
Dad, can I really clear your name? An ordinary person like me?
Helen, in this life, we all end up as dust anyway. Wanna go big?
Are you sure?
Positive.
I have nothing to lose. It's fine if I lose. But with your current success, one false move, and you'll lose it all.
I'm someone who loves to gamble.
Then let's gamble.
Then let's gamble. Who said you could leave early? Did I say yes? Yet you just left. Helen Rowe, with your current status, you don't even deserve to shine my shoes. Get on your knees and beg, and I might just be generous enough to keep you as my mistress. It's not impossible.
He's lost his mind. James playing the hero. If he hadn't played the hero, I'd be doing just fine.
If James heard you say that, he'd be so hurt.
What? Are you going to sell me out?
Well, if James offered me a little something, like a downtown mansion and a Maserati, I might just consider it.
Who was it that said our friendship is priceless?
It is priceless. But everything has a price.
Dr. Rowe, it's terrible. Your brother got injured. His head is bleeding a lot.
Ms. Rowe, this time your brother only suffered a flesh wound. Next time, it won't be so simple.
It's about that thing again.
So you've thought it through, Ms. Rowe.
You want me to hand it over? It's not impossible.
Ms. Rowe, do you think you still have the leverage to negotiate?
I think I have plenty of leverage right now. After all, my life right now really doesn't have any more room to fall. The worst is just death, but the people tied to that thing are all rich and powerful. What if... Think it over before you call me again. In the meantime, I don't want any more accidents to happen. If something like today happens even once more, don't blame me when I take us all down.
Sis, I... Go to school.
Ryan.
Yes, sis? Sis.
Get out.
Hello?
Attorney Quinn.
What is it?
Could you do me a favor?
Tell me.
Send some people to protect my brother.
Did something happen to Ryan?
Yes.
Got it.
Thank you. There's no such thing as a one-sided effort.
What did I do wrong to offend you? Mr. Chambers, you really can't recall? Assistant Shaw, could there be some misunderstanding here? Are you saying Attorney Quinn can't tell right from wrong? No, I didn't mean that. Then what did you mean? What's going on? The lock is broken. Could Helen Rowe have locked it? Impossible. My men told me that bitch already passed out inside. What if some random guy takes advantage of her? It's a misunderstanding. This whole thing is really a misunderstanding. You mean what happened to the Quinns last night, right? I'll be honest with you. About last night, it wasn't my idea. Stepping on your toes? I'd never dare do that. It was all set up by Master Henry Quinn. Master Henry made me. Attorney Quinn. Don't tell me Ms. Rowe. Is the young Mrs. Quinn? Mrs. Quinn, Jr. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Attorney Quinn, should we strip him naked and drag him out, or... I remember he keeps a mistress on the side, right? Yes, I vaguely remember his wife. She has quite the temper. Understood.
Frankie Chambers keeping a mistress has caused a huge uproar in our circles. Word is, they were pretty kinky. Frankie took a ton of nudes. I mean, if it were a hot guy with abs, that'd be one thing. But with Frankie's stubby body, all greasy and with a huge gut, those leaked photos are seriously an eyesore.
He even tried to take advantage of me. Talk about instant karma.
He was definitely set up.
How does that saying go again?
What goes around comes around. Did James do it?
I don't know. You should ask him.
Oh, come on. Just ask him. Ask him.
About Frankie. Did you do it?
Yeah. It's my duty.
What does he mean? Hello?
Hey, sis. What's going on with you and James?
What do you mean? Just now?
A few bodyguards showed up, said they were ordered to protect me. I thought they were Henry's guys, but they said they're with James. Wait, I remember distinctly, sis. You and James have nothing going on.
Between the two brothers, who do you think is better?
James, of course. Henry doesn't even count as a person. Wait, sis. You and James.
I'm getting you a new brother-in-law. I'll hang up now if there's nothing else.
Wait, sis. Are you happy? You chose James. Is it because of Dad? You don't have to do this. Justice will prevail. The law will surely give Dad a fair and just trial. Or wait till I graduate, when I make it big.
Ryan, in our family, there can only be one person living in a fairy tale. We already have Mom.
What about Nina? Should you just come clean?
Yeah, she'll find out anyway.
When did this happen?
A week ago.
That's wild!
Don't you think Elle is being a bit immoral? After all, he is her fiancé's cousin.
What a crazy thing to say. As the saying goes, put yourself first. You have to look out for yourself. What's wrong with being selfish? Every man for himself, okay?
All right, cut it out.
Girl, you really hit the jackpot. Did James really do that?
Yeah.
Suddenly, my impression of him got a tiny bit better.
I'll thank you on his behalf.
Oh wow, defending your man already.
I have 2 surgeries later. I gotta go.
I'll go with you. We'll pick this up next time.
Let's go. Wait, Elle.
Elle?
Jamie, Helen Rowe. Do you know her? Her family's bankrupt, but she still puts on airs all day. Thinks she's still Miss Rowe.
Anything else?
Jamie, my birthday is next week. Next Saturday. Are you coming?
I don't have time.
It doesn't start until 9. It won't take up too much of your time.
I'm very busy.
Jamie.
Miss Jennings, I'm really sorry. Attorney Quinn has had a long day. He needs to rest now.
I just want a few more words with Jamie. It won't take too much of his—
Let's make it another day. Some other time when he's less busy. You got a death wish? What? Do that again, and we're no longer bros. No longer bros. We can be sisters then. From now on, you call me Big Sis, and I'll call you my sweet little sis. Seriously? Peter. Pete. I have no interest in Susan Jennings. It doesn't matter if you do or not. The point is, I'm her cousin. She asked for a favor, and I have to help her out. Helen saw us. Wait, what? Jamie, are you serious? If there's a next time, I'll feed you to Snowy. No. Feeding me to Snowy. You might as well just kill me. Jamie, since when did you catch feelings for Helen? What feelings? A secret crush. What crush? Your crush on Helen, obviously. I don't. I'm pretty old school and conservative. She slept with me that night, so she has to take responsibility. All right, I believe you. That's just the truth. Then Jamie, when are you going to make Helen take responsibility? As soon as possible. What? By the sound of it, things between you two aren't going so well. Helen hasn't called off her engagement with Henry. Wait, Jamie. So you're telling me you're still a secret? Wow, Jimmy. From now on, I can't call you Jimmy anymore. I should call you Sammy.
My impression of James had just gotten a little better. Then he goes and does something so ungentlemanly. Don't tell me they're innocent. Ugh. Did you see the way Susan looked at him? It was practically dripping with affection. Elle, are you even listening to me? I heard. Aren't you mad?
Mad about what?
James and I just have a mutual arrangement. Who he sees is none of my business.
But you two are getting married!
It's just a contract marriage.
We'll divorce eventually. We just shouldn't have expectations for people or things that don't belong to us. Otherwise, in the end, when it's our own wishful thinking, we'll just blame them for breaking our hearts. Basically, it's just that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Henry is no good, and neither is James. At the end of the day, the Quinns are rotten to the core. If it's not their roots, then their bloodline is cursed.
All right, work's over. Let's do skewers at my place tonight.
What's this?
We drink by the case, to the bitter end. See you at the top. Drink. Who is it? I'll go check.
Elle, have some fruit. I just washed them.
You just got back?
What can I say? Working like a dog.
Do you want to come in and eat with us?
Is that okay?
As long as you don't mind, we're already halfway done.
Of course I don't mind. Hi, I'm Renee. I'm Grace.
Have a seat. Let me introduce you. This is Renee. She works at a luxury boutique. She's also my neighbor. And this is my colleague and best friend.
Nice to meet you.
Can you drink, bestie?
For sure.
Deep bond, bottoms up. Cheers.
So lively. Elle, you are a great cook. Whoever marries you in the future is a lucky guy. At this moment, I really wish I was a man. Done.
Our foodie squad has a new member. Eat and drink. Wealth will follow.
Drink and eat. Stay young forever. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let me make another toast. Deep bond. Bottoms up. Cheers.
I need to use the restroom.
Go ahead. It's over there.
Attorney Quinn, Miss Rowe seems perfectly normal. She doesn't look angry at all.
Are you sure?
Based on my woman's intuition and what I'm seeing, I'm absolutely sure. But why are you asking this, Attorney Quinn?
Attorney Quinn?
Helen, did you never even plan to marry me?
Why does it feel like I've let James down?
Attorney Quinn, it's getting late. Ms. Rowe needs to rest. How about you sober up tomorrow and talk to Ms. Rowe then? Ms. Rowe, could you please spare a minute or two to talk to Attorney Quinn?
Can I even say no?
Whatever it is, let's talk upstairs. Anyone would think that water bottle is some kind of treasure.
Do you not want to marry me at all?
This question again. Why do you ask that, Attorney Quinn?
This afternoon, outside the hospital, I saw you. That woman was all over me, and you didn't even care.
I thought they were into each other. Who knew? What should I say? That I misunderstood and thought they had a thing? Or should I say, I don't care at all about the women around him? Let's go inside. I'll go make some hangover soup.
I'll handle it. Ms. Rowe, I just remembered. I left my car door open. Please take care of Attorney Quinn. I'll be right back.
A drunk James is harder to deal with than a kindergartner. What did I do to upset him now?
I knew it. You never wanted to marry me.
Where is this coming from? Attorney Quinn, just tell me straight. Talking in riddles like this, I'm not a mind reader. I don't get it.
Turner, you're the one who did wrong. Why are you yelling at me? If you really wanted to marry me, when that crazy woman was all over me, how could you just not care? And this hangover soup, it's so hot. If you really saw me as your fiancé, shouldn't you ask me to carry it with you?
Talk about assuming the worst in people. I guess I'm the petty one here. He was just worried the soup would burn me, and I thought he was just picking a fight. It's not what you think. About Susan Jennings. I thought you guys knew each other. And we haven't officially gone public yet. So if you're talking to a friend, I can't exactly just walk over and say hi. As for the hangover soup, fiancé or not, even if we were already legally married, I couldn't be so cruel as to ask a drunk guy for help, right? It's true. Once you start lying, it just gets easier.
Is that true?
I never lie.
Except for that. Helen. I knew it. I'm sorry. Don't do that again. So, I'll forgive you this time.
Mm-hmm. Ms. Rowe.
I'm done talking to Attorney Quinn.
It's so late. Sorry for the trouble.
No problem.
Attorney Quinn. The bottle she used, do you still want it?
Where's a place that makes art pieces? Do you know?
I know. What do you need?
Contact a master artist for me. Have them turn this water bottle of mine into an art piece. Name their price.
Yes. Yes, Attorney Quinn.
I'm home.
Okay, get some rest.
Still up?
About to sleep.
Get some rest.
You too.
Helen, end your engagement with Henry soon.
Okay, I'll do it ASAP.
Peter called me today. He mocked me for being the other man, and laughed at how I have to be kept a secret.
Have you ever met someone with a huge contrast?
What's up with James?
Don't tell me it's not James. It's definitely James. Honey, I've always wanted to ask you something. You agreed to a contract marriage with James. Aside from mutual benefits, did it have a little bit to do with his looks and his skills? Bye, good night.
Your mom, is she okay?
She's fine. Except, when you were first arrested, she cried all day long. Now she's mostly back to normal. She has been trying to save you.
Save me? A few days ago, James visited me here.
What did he say?
Told me to just stay put. He's gonna help clear my name. Elle, there's something I haven't told you. Before Henry proposed to you, actually, James, he also asked for your hand. James Quinn proposed to you before, more than once. But back then, I thought he wanted to use my influence to control the entire Rowe family. So, I rejected him without a second thought. Elle, James Quinn is a dangerous man.
Why did you insist on me marrying Henry Quinn?
Because he had the Quinn family behind him, with power and influence. But he has no brains.
I've made my decision.
How did you know it was me, Ms. Rowe?
I have 3 conditions.
Go ahead.
First, I want my dad safe and sound. Second, I want to know who reported my dad and their whereabouts.
Miss Rowe, I'm afraid I'm not negotiating with you. Aren't you afraid, Ms. Rowe, that pushing me too hard will make me do something to Mr. Rowe?
I've always accepted my fate. If I try my absolute best and my dad still dies, then that's his fate. And mine as well.
These past few encounters, you've really impressed me.
My third condition is simple. I will keep a backup of that item. If you stick to the agreement, we go our separate ways. But if you go back on your word, or try to settle the score later...
Are you worried we'll come after you?
You can never be too careful.
What's your relationship with Attorney Quinn, Ms. Rowe?
That's my personal business.
You wouldn't have Attorney Quinn come after us, would you?
If we make a deal, why would I even bother?
Let me run this by my boss.
All right.
What is it?
I just went to see my dad. He said you visited him recently, and said you'd help clear his name. Someone just called me. What exactly are they looking for?
Do you want me to look into it?
Could you?
Whenever you need.
Thank you.
Helen, I don't like it when my fiancé says thank you to me. I'll give you the results tomorrow night. Don't you already know what those guys are looking for? Why not just tell Helen?
Slow and steady. That's how you reel her in.
What? Is this bottle engraved with a treasure map? You've stared at it all morning. Give it. It's that important? Don't tell me Ellie used this. Holy crap. Are you serious? Hand it over. When things are unusual, something's fishy. Come in. I'll leave you to it. I'm out. The terms, Assistant Shaw discussed them with you?
He did.
What do you think?
What I think is... Go to hell.
Attorney Quinn, are you okay? Get out.
As a lawyer, how could you do something so evil? Aren't you afraid of karma? People like you belong in hell. Do you know how much he hurt me? You're trying to use $50 million to buy my silence. I don't know how many people you've bought off like this, but with me, it's not going to work. If you have the guts, then kill me.
Attorney Quinn, let her go. Take me to the hospital. Get out.
Don't think this means I'll stop hating you.
Attorney Quinn, I'm sorry. This was my oversight. It's not your fault. If only I'd been more careful. Call Helen Rowe. Ask if she has time to treat my wound.
Hello, the number you dialed cannot be reached. Please try again later.
I'm fine. Boss, you really don't look fine at all. Hello? Ms. Rowe.
Assistant Shaw. I was just in a consult. Why are you calling?
It's not about me. It's Attorney Quinn. He got hurt. He's in the ER right now, getting his wound treated.
Dr. Rowe, here for someone? A friend. The burn was caused by sulfuric acid. It's not too severe, but shouldn't be taken lightly. Make sure to keep the wound dry for a while. Spicy and greasy food. Try to avoid them. Sulfuric acid. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for your help, Dr. Lewis.
Done staring? Seen enough?
Assistant Shaw, call me anytime if there are any issues. A sober James Quinn isn't likable at all.
Dr. Rowe, I'm begging you, please help me.
Please get up. Here. This way. Just a moment.
My daughter.
Emily's surgery is scheduled for next Tuesday. Is there a problem?
Dr. Rowe, I heard that Bed 3's liver for the transplant is from an organ donor. But for our Emily's transplant, she has to use her brother's. He is my only son. Dr. Rowe, can you please give Bed 3's donor liver to us? Please, give the transplant to our Emily. Dr. Rowe, they're both my flesh and blood. You have to be fair. I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Why not?
When Emily was prepping for surgery, we already discussed this issue with the patient and the family. At that time, you were the ones who chose a family donor.
We only chose a family donor because you told us there would be extra fees. But I asked around. Transplanting organs from a brain-dead voluntary donor is completely free.
The donated organ itself is indeed free. But during the donation process, there will be some extra costs, like for the brain-dead patient, organ evaluation fees, testing, maintenance, and transfer fees to our hospital. These are all...
That's nonsense. How come I don't know about these fees?
Feel free to ask around.
Somebody help! Come look at this! Quack doctor! This is the one. This is the quack doctor. She harmed my daughter. My daughter was doing just fine at the other hospital. But the doctors there insisted we come to this hospital to find her. Tell me, isn't there something fishy? Are they in cahoots? My daughter has primary liver cancer. She's getting a liver transplant next week. Organ donations are supposed to be free. But this quack doctor told me there are charges. So heartless.
Ma'am, please calm down. Dr. Rowe isn't like that. Ma'am, the donated organ is indeed free, but there are some other extra costs. You can't make a scene like this.
I don't buy it. You're all in on it. See that? Got nothing to say? You know you're guilty.
I've said all I need to say. And I've given you the facts. If there's nothing else, please leave. If you keep making a scene, I'm calling the cops.
Fine, just you wait.
What's going on? Are you okay? I heard from some nurses that a family member gave you trouble. What happened? No good deed goes unpunished. It's the family of that patient, Emily Evans. The Emily that Mina felt sorry for? Yeah. I heard her family filmed a video. What if they post it online? Then I'll go viral. Are you crazy?
Attorney Quinn, your injury doesn't really require hospitalization.
Are you a doctor? Go. Get me admitted. Yes, sir.
It's supposed to be a normal job, but it's as exhausting as going undercover, and as miserable as being a spy.
Elle, I saw what happened with Emily. They're such jerks. You only agreed to transfer her as a favor to me. I'm totally to blame for this. I'll get justice for you. I'm sorry, Elle. You must be feeling terrible right now.
It's not your fault.
I just called you. Why didn't you answer?
I was taking a shower. Why are you up so late?
With this mess going on, who could sleep? Elle, I'm sorry.
What does this have to do with you?
After all, Emily was the patient I pushed onto you.
By that logic, since I took her in voluntarily, shouldn't I also take half the blame? We share the risk.
Oh, Elle.
All right, just eat, drink, and sleep as usual. Let the bullets fly for a while. But, are you still at the hospital? Getting ready to fight Emily's family?
How did you know?
I know your personality. As for Emily's current condition, she's not exactly hanging by a thread, but she's still critical. Things could go wrong at any moment. If you go pick a fight now, and something happens to Emily, we'll end up taking the blame.
Then am I just supposed to watch them twist the facts and bully you?
Water can carry a boat or sink it. Online opinion is a double-edged sword. It might cut me, but it could destroy them too. Let them cause a scene. The bigger the mess, the better. The more people hear about this, the more people will learn the truth. Otherwise, some people are just blind. They'll end up using this against me.
Elle, are you really okay?
I'm really fine. Compared to what happened to my dad, this little thing is nothing. All right, Grace has already called me 7 times. I need to go calm her down. Hello?
Did Nina just call you?
Yeah.
Knowing her, she's probably beating herself up over it. But at the end of the day, it's really not her fault.
I know. Your life has been a total mess lately. It's just been one thing after another. I'm starting to wonder if you'll win a $5 million lottery. Otherwise, it wouldn't make up for this crazy prelude to greatness.
So, what's your plan now?
Go to sleep. Clock in at 8:10 tomorrow morning. Black can't turn into white.
And white can't turn into black. Don't worry about this.
Yeah, I know. How about this? I'll go to the hospital first tomorrow to check things out. Then you can go.
Last time there was trouble in orthopedics, the entrance was swarming with reporters. Just thinking about it gives me a headache.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Get some good rest.
Need any help?
No need. Miss Carter, do you have time tomorrow? Let's meet up.
I warned you before.
I let my guard down.
What do you want me to do?
I was afraid you'd do something. Miss Carter, you know about my dad. I think Emily's case isn't that simple.
What do you mean?
Ellie, Miss Carter. Walls have ears. I asked you here today to help me put on an act. A counter scheme.
You don't want me to speak up for you?
Right. Not only can you not speak up for me, when we head out later, you need to pretend to cut ties with me, treat me like the plague, and avoid me at all costs.
Will that really work?
It will. Miss Carter, I know you're an honest person. I won't make you hold back for too long. I'll still need your help to vouch for me later.
I wish I could vouch for you right now.
It's not the right time yet.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Boss, you guessed right. Helen Rowe met up with Emily Evans' former attending doctor. It looks like she hasn't agreed to Helen's request yet. When she left, she practically ran away.
Is that so?
Boss, I told you earlier. Helen isn't that smart. She's a spoiled rich girl. She doesn't have that many schemes.
Better safe than sorry.
I guess right now she must be. Waiting for someone, not taking fares.
But the sign up front says you're available.
Hey, you!
Did the person who got in your car leave?
Yes, they left.
Keep a close eye on her. If there's anything unusual, call me right away.
Yes, boss. What do you want?
Just a chat.
All is peaceful. No paparazzi? Nope. No gossip everywhere? None. Did the media turn over a new leaf?
It's not the media turning over a new leaf. James Quinn is hospitalized, and he's right in our department. Which media outlet do you think is dumb enough to mess with him?
James Quinn is hospitalized? What happened to him?
He's injured.
It's pretty serious. That's a question for you.
For me, James Quinn is your patient, and the higher-ups arranged it directly.
Sister-in-law. 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 You're here to see Jamie. Let me tell you, he missed you so much. Hey, sister-in-law. My mom told me a wedding with Henry is set for next month. Don't forget to invite me. I'll be the groomsman. Sister-in-law, please help me persuade Jamie. I'm out of options here. If you won't help me out, look, my dad's gonna beat me to death. Sister-in-law!
Get out.
Right. Jamie.
He ran off pretty fast.
Did you take the morning off?
Yeah.
That troublemaking patient's family. Did you calm them down?
No.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Then why are you blushing?
The wound currently looks fine to me.
But you haven't finished checking.
If the wound had infections like pus, the area around the gauze or the gauze covering it would have exudate. I just checked. There's none.
Really?
Attorney Quinn, I know what I'm doing. If you don't trust me, you can ask the chief to get you a new attending.
My own fiancé is a doctor in this department. Why would I need another attending? Would that even look right? If there's anything you need help with, contact me anytime.
Okay.
My mom is coming this afternoon. If you're free, drop by. I'll introduce you to her.
I haven't broken off my engagement to Henry.
It doesn't matter.
Will your mom be upset?
She won't. Who I marry doesn't matter to her.
Sister-in-law.
Ma'am?
How's the investigation?
We figured it all out. No need for a heads up. Ma'am already guessed it.
Then what's her plan?
Boss, can I ask you something? Not sure about the details. Just know she asked that Dr. Carter to pretend to avoid her like the plague.
What did you want to ask earlier?
Boss, will you answer if I ask? Boss, I wanted to ask, since when did you start liking ma'am? You hit it so well. I'm just curious.
Is there still some money we haven't collected from Mr. Grant? Send Dan Dunn. He's got plenty of time. No need to give him backup. He can handle it all by himself. All right.
Wait, boss! The last guy who went to collect got his leg broken.
I believe in your skills.
Thanks, boss.
Don't mention it.
Old fox, abusing your power.
Dr. Rowe and that guy, are they really dating? They're together? Well, did they kiss?
They kissed.
Don't say anything. In front of her, you can't bring it up. Just between you and me.
Not a single word. Keep it secret. Got it? No buns? Look at the time. Beggars can't be choosers. We still gotta eat, right? As the saying goes, food is fuel. You can't run on empty. You'll just feel hungry. It won't kill you. Did you see James? I did. Is he admitted because of you? Well, he is injured. Don't try to fool me. I asked around the clinic this morning. His injuries aren't bad enough for him to be admitted. Are you a spy? As your best friend, I'm fighting the dark forces, straight into the lion's den. Hey, let me tell you, lately, the more I think about it, the weirder it gets. With James's status in Riverside City, he could have any woman he wants. Why would he choose you? If it's not love at first sight, then it's deep affection, long-lasting love. I'm just guessing. Hey, stop! Stop guessing. Guessing will only make you blind. Why don't you believe me? It's not that I don't believe you, it's just...
Oh, I can't live like this! Everyone, come look!
Riverside City folks just love a good drama.
My poor daughter. Her life is so unfair to end up with such a malicious attending doctor. She's only 17. What a world. The lives of the rich matter, but poor people's lives mean nothing. She helps rich kids find liver donors. But when it's my daughter's turn, she forces my son to donate his liver. I'm not being cruel. I'm really not. I'm not picking on other kids. I just hate how helpless I am. I'm just poor. Do poor people not deserve to live?
What is wrong with Dr. Ellie? She could just help find a donor. I know, right? She probably sees that they are poor and can't be bothered.
You're gonna take this? Here we go again. It might be different this time. She's doing a live stream this time. Are they trying to ruin my life?
I hate how useless I am. We poor people don't deserve to live.
Ma'am, can we stand up and talk, please?
Mm-hmm. Attorney Quinn.
Once Helen handles this, release the footage.
Yes, Attorney Quinn. Attorney Quinn, does Ms. Rowe need help?
No need.
Understood.
I trust her abilities.
That's true. Just by looking at how she handled Lady Quinn at the Quinn estate, it's pretty obvious.
Dr. Rowe.
I beg you, please save my daughter. I know you look down on us.
But I have no other way. Ma'am. How could you accuse me of that? Ma'am. Emily's surgery and medical bills. My friend and I pooled the money for it. Ma'am, what are you talking about? If I really looked down on you, why would I do all of this? I'm so sorry, Mrs. Evans. It's my fault. We just don't have the means. Shut up! We just don't have the means to scrape together the extra money for Emily's liver transplant. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Mrs. Evans.
That's enough. Mrs. Evans, stop talking right now. Just shut up.
Oh, come on. Emily's medical bills were paid by Dr. Rowe and her friend. As for the liver, they just didn't have the extra money to help. And now you're turning on them? That's why I say no good deed goes unpunished.
This is honestly emotional blackmail.
Without Dr. Rowe's help, you wouldn't get into such a nice hospital.
Tell me about it. It costs a fortune here every day. Exactly.
Holy crap, this is a real-life version of biting the hand that feeds you.
This family is just toxic. She kindly helped them, and they put her on blast.
I've been meaning to say this. For a liver transplant, even if the organ is free, you can look it up yourself. The whole procedure still costs an absolute fortune. At least for a broke guy like me, it is a ton of money. Dr. Rowe wasn't lying at all.
I've seen people cancel others, but canceling themselves. That is a first for me.
Hey, look at you. Mrs. Evans, please forgive me. You're such a good actor. You're so scheming. Mrs. Evans.
Just you wait.
Mrs. Evans.
Look how upset Dr. Rowe is. It's okay. I've said it before. Some people only look sweet and innocent, but in reality, they're anything but.
You're clearly in the wrong here. Why are you yelling at me? If you really want to marry me, when that crazy woman was all over me, how could you not even care?
Hey, Ellie, you're really something. My heart was seriously in my throat for you just now. Oh, don't even mention it. I even pulled out my phone, ready to call the cops.
Emily's family is seriously crazy. What were they thinking? Ellie was so nice to them, and they just repay her like this.
Exactly. Wasn't my acting great back there? Here's a Best Actress award. You want it?
That's so sudden. I'm not ready yet. I'm fine.
Are you still doing Emily's surgery?
If her brother is willing to donate his liver, I'll do it.
Dr. Rowe was really blind to actually help such an ungrateful family. Tell me about it. She gave money, time, and effort, and ended up exposed online. This hospital was originally meant for treating the rich and powerful. The regular beds here add up to less than 10. The attending doctors always prioritize the rich and powerful. Only Dr. Rowe and a few others treat everyone equally. I bet it'll be hard from now on.
You're such a burden. I don't know what I did to deserve this, to end up with a curse like you.
Don't get a rich person's disease if you're poor. We gave you life, worked so hard for you. And for what? To suffer through everyone's insults because of you? What's the point of raising you?
Hello, who is this?
Ms. Rowe, it's me.
I remember last time we talked on the phone, I made it very clear. Think it over, and no tricks.
Are you misunderstanding something, Ms. Rowe?
The Evans family situation. Did you arrange it? You know exactly what you did. If you don't want to admit it, that's fine. If you want to keep playing, I'm game. After all, I find it quite amusing too.
Miss Rowe, it was just a joke.
I'm someone who has never liked joking around with people I'm not familiar with.
Then I apologize to you, Ms. Rowe.
Calling me this time, have you thought it through?
No. Your second condition, Ms. Rowe, and the third one, they are really too harsh. Our boss wants you to change them. If 2 aren't enough, 10 is fine too.
You set me up first, and now you reject my terms. Your boss is not sincere, nor is he trustworthy.
Ms. Rowe, that's really not the case.
My terms are non-negotiable. Despicable people never play by the rules. I have to stay on my guard.
It has been so many years. Everything you wanted, you've already gotten. What more could you want? If you are still holding a grudge over that, let me make it perfectly clear. I have never regretted it. James, you are a lawyer. As for what shouldn't be done.
I don't need you to lecture me.
James!
You didn't care when I was young. Now that I'm an adult, I can judge right from wrong. I don't need you to worry about me. Ms. Rowe? Oh.
Assistant Shaw. Damned if I do. Damned if I don't.
Your grandpa's 80th birthday is this weekend. Try to make it back.
No time.
Consider this a notice, not a negotiation.
Consider your notice rejected.
There is an outsider here. I don't want to argue with you. People will laugh if word gets out. I'll call you this weekend.
Compared to her, you're the outsider here. Let me properly introduce you. This is my fiancée, Helen Rowe, a general surgeon at St. Mary's.
Hello, ma'am.
Mom, haven't you always taught me to be a well-mannered person?
How old are you?
27.
What do your parents do?
My dad is currently in prison. My mom is a stay-at-home mom.
I have things to do. I'll call you later.
Let me properly introduce who my fiancée really is. Helen Rowe, Leon Rowe's daughter.
If I remember correctly, Leon Rowe's daughter is supposed to be Henry's fiancée.
Now she's mine.
James!
What? Isn't this the old Quinn's tradition? Brothers sharing the same wife?
You!
Elle hasn't broken her engagement with Henry yet, so about her being my fiancée, I hope you can keep it a secret. Let's go. What do you want to say?
Nothing.
If you want to say something, just say it.
James, actually, I think you don't need to always live in the shadow of the previous generation.
Is that all you want to say?
Even if we are husband and wife, I wouldn't be mad at you because of the few words you just said. Husband and wife are one entity. We share the glory, and we share the loss. Trust is the foundation. Secondly, I personally feel that marriage is the most intimate bond in a person's life. When my partner is hurting, I should offer care and listen instead of blaming him unreasonably. My husband is hurting. All I should do is listen and care. James, I know you said those things just to make your mom mad, so I don't blame you. And you don't need to go out of your way to explain it. Mm-hmm. By the way, did you find out anything about that incident? I forgot to ask you yesterday.
Yes, I did.
What exactly were those people after?
A list.
No wonder.
Helen, have you seen that list? I don't doubt those I trust, and I don't trust those I doubt. Besides, we're husband and wife.
No, I haven't.
I'm guessing that it's a list of bribery and corruption. Otherwise, Uncle Leon wouldn't be in jail.
I knew this matter would be complicated, but I didn't expect it to go this deep.
Helen, I've got your back.
Thank you.
Between the two of us, there's no need to say thank you. Helen, in the future, could you stop calling me Attorney Quinn or James? And could I stop calling you Helen?
You mean...
Have you ever seen a married couple call each other by their full names? Jamie.
My friends and family call me Elle.
Any other names?
No.
Grow up fast, my little Sonny.
Grandma, why do you call me Sonny?
Because warm is the embodiment of gentleness. It's not fierce or burning, but it quietly melts away all your fears and makes you feel truly cherished.
How about Sunny? Is that okay? The sun is shining out there right now. Giving you this name is a way to bring me a little warmth. Is that okay, Sunny?
Up to you.
I want to marry you. The gears of destiny brought us back together. I just want to marry you. It has nothing to do with anything else. A stranger's I don't want to use you for borrowing one glance from you. I pretend to forget the time. Standing across the line, I know.
My heartbeat is so loud.
As long as you know.
Afraid you might hear. Every time you appear, James. It's no coincidence, Jamie. You often spend my life loving you, that you want to marry me, because you have feelings for me.
What are feelings anyway?
Why didn't you go to the ENT department? What? Your eyes are like this. Yet you're still on duty. So dedicated.
Be serious.
I just love hearing unserious people talk seriously.
You and James aren't even married yet, but you've already learned his sharp tongue. Sure enough, birds of a feather flock together. Did you and James only do it that one time?
Oh. We're just in a purely cooperative relationship.
I didn't ask you to mix in any other impurities. Play a man's game and leave him with no way out. A smart woman keeps love and sex separate. Got it? Get it? Get it? Get it?
Get it? Get it? Do you? Get it? Have you been having some hormonal issues lately? How so? You seem a little creepy.
If you have time, go check on Emily.
What's wrong?
Nothing, but I think something might happen.
Got it. How are you feeling today? Where are your parents? Why are you here alone?
They went out for lunch.
Have you eaten?
I'm not hungry.
How are you feeling today? Any discomfort? Is there something you want to tell me?
Dr. Rowe. Do you hate me?
Because of your parents? Did you tell them to do it?
Of course not.
Then why would I hate you?
If it weren't for me, they wouldn't have framed you.
Well, even without you, they would have found another way to frame me. Bad people are always bad. They can never stop themselves from doing bad things. Even if for some reason they failed this time, they wouldn't just stop. They'd just find another excuse to keep doing bad things. Emily, you are you, and your parents are your parents. Rest assured, I know right from wrong, and I won't hold a grudge against you.
Dr. Rowe, you know, you don't need to care so much about me. I know. I'm going to die anyway. They won't let me have the surgery.
Emily's parents never intended to save her life. All they want to do is to bleed her dry for a hefty payout.
Emily. Well, while her dad and I were out for lunch, you tried to poison my daughter, didn't you? I'm telling you, if anything happens to my daughter, you'll pay with your life. Let others see your true colors. During the live stream this morning, you pretended to be so weak.
Now, you live streamed this morning?
I don't know what you're talking about. What live stream?
I didn't say anything about a live stream.
Don't think you can get away with this. While my husband and I were away, you really...
Have you no shame? Dr. Rowe was just doing her rounds. Exactly. We've been watching the whole time. Dr. Rowe here didn't say a harsh word to your daughter.
In my 40 years, I've seen shameless people. But people as shameless as you? This is a first.
They say you should remember a favor. Dr. Rowe here isn't asking for anything in return. But your whole family? Could you stop biting the hand that feeds you?
Our family business is not for you to judge. I don't get it. What did Rowe bribe you guys with? Let me tell you, if anything bad happens to my daughter, it won't just be her. Every single one of you will be held responsible. While my husband and I were away...
Enough.
You little bitch. If it weren't for you, would I be taking this kind of crap?
Where's your phone? Why did you stop recording?
What's with that look? Your father and I worked so hard to raise you. We fed you, gave you a place to live, clothed you, and we raised an enemy, didn't we?
Dr. Rowe didn't do anything to me. She was just doing her rounds. She just came to check on me. She's a good doctor. She's been good to me. She didn't do anything to me. She's really good to me. She's a great doctor.
You little bitch. How did I give birth to such an ungrateful brat? You little beast.
Mrs. Evans.
Stop it. Don't hit her.
What? Meddling in my family affairs now?
If I intervene now, Emily will suffer even worse abuse.
What's going on with Emily?
She's getting beaten up.
What?
For defending me.
Her mother. Does a monster like her even deserve to be a mom? Elle, where are you going?
To find a liver donor for Emily.
What's the rush? What happened?
Emily, she jumped off the building.
She was just doing rounds. She was just checking on my condition. She's a good doctor. She treats me well. She didn't do anything to me.
Dr. Rowe, my daughter trusted you so much. Why did you kill her? Why? I put the video online. Just so I could use public pressure to get her a liver. It was all my idea. It had nothing to do with her. She didn't know a thing. Why did you say such cruel things to her? You should have taken it out on me. She was still so young. She was my only daughter. You are a murderer. Pay for my daughter's life. Pay for my daughter's life.
What are you doing?
This is a lawful society. So many people are watching.
Do you know the difference between a human and a beast?
Don't come any closer. If you do, I'll call the cops.
The difference between a human and a beast isn't just the skin they wear, but that humans have principles. They have a bottom line and boundaries, but a beast has none.
Helen Rowe, you've already killed my daughter. Are you trying to kill me too? Don't believe me? I'll jump right off this roof. I'll jump.
Some people are just born rotten. Sonny.
I'm okay.
Helen Rowe, you killed my daughter. I won't let this go. I'll expose you.
I've called the cops. Whatever you have to say, or any evidence you have, you can save it for them. As for what you just said to Dr. Rowe and the rumors you spread about her online, we'll be filing a lawsuit for defamation. Let's go. If a dog bites you, you don't bite it back. Nor can you expect it to change. The right thing to do is send it to the slaughterhouse.
I've seen unloving parents, but to actually drive their own child to death, that's a first.
Poor Emily really had the worst luck, ending up with parents like that.
I heard the only reason they made a scene is because their son is getting married. They wanted to extort money for his wedding. What era are we in? How can people still favor sons over daughters?
Sonny.
I almost wanted to kill her. I know. She was only 16. Yeah, it's because she stood up for me that she got beaten. I thought if I just stayed out of it and kept my distance, she wouldn't get hurt. I was even trying to find a liver donor for her.
Just let it out if you want to cry. Emily's death isn't your fault. Even before she stood up for you, she was already being abused. I know that for you, this is heartbreaking. Seeing such a young and vibrant life end right in front of your eyes. But maybe for Emily, this is a kind of release. Don't look at Emily and see yourself in her. She is her. You are you. And you have me.
Are you okay? I went looking for you earlier, but couldn't find you.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with you. People aren't blind. Everyone saw what happened. I heard right after you left the room, Emily got into a fight with her heartless parents, and the things they said were just...
Emily's body was taken to the morgue.
Elle.
I'm okay.
Heartless, stop bullying a widow and an orphan! Taking the moral high ground like that, isn't it getting a bit chilly up there? What, widow and orphan? Those two precious heirs of theirs, did you wipe them out?
Doctors nowadays are all like this. They only care about money. Total trash. Zero morals.
I should have been a model. They only get upvoted. But being a doctor means having a bunch of idiots point fingers at you.
My heart aches for this mother and daughter. No matter what, for this doctor to go this far, she is truly malicious. Does anyone have the mother's contact info? I want to donate whatever I can.
Mourned enough for your own ancestors before crying over strangers? You expect your own parents to ask absolutely nothing of you. But a random video online suddenly brings out your charity? That felt good.
Chief.
Well, Dean Chambers just called personally. He's worried that Emily's situation might negatively impact you. He wants to give you a week off so you can get some rest.
How does that sound? Okay.
Gracie.
Yeah? Do I get time off too?
No. Write an apology letter. The dean received a lot of complaints. As a doctor at this hospital, how could you act so unprofessionally and verbally abuse others?
The higher-ups always win. Gotta play by their rules. Anything for a paycheck.
Ellie, listen. For your own safety, you'd better ask the Quinns to get you a bodyguard. Don't take this lightly. You know how people are nowadays.
Thanks, Chief.
Yeah, okay.
See that? You have the Quinns backing you, so he kisses up to you. But I have nobody, so I get a totally different attitude.
What did you do?
Nothing. What could I possibly do?
Did you go behind my back and fight everyone online?
I do anything for my bestie. Isn't that what a best friend is supposed to do?
Thanks.
Don't be so mushy. Why does it feel like I'm just here for the friendship? But you're trying to turn this into a romance. All clingy and touchy-feely.
You're overthinking it.
Hello? Oh, I'll be right there. Okay. I gotta go.
How are you holding up? Do you need me to speak up for you? Not right now, Miss Carter. Thank you. At a time like this, you still don't need it? Just listen to me. Listen to me. If you need me, just say the word. Don't worry about dragging me into it. I've never cared about online drama. I don't even go online. Don't worry. When I need your help, I'll definitely let you know. Okay?
Dr. Rowe. By the time you read this diary, I'll probably be dead. Dr. Rowe. First of all, I want to apologize to you. I'm sorry, Dr. Rowe. I've been lying to you from the start. It was all a scheme. Me approaching you in the first place was just a setup. My parents never planned to get me treated. They just wanted to use my illness to make some cash. Because someone told them, as long as they drag you down, they would get paid. You know what, Dr. Rowe? I got my first period at 13, and that was the first time I ever had an egg. I thought they finally cared about me. But 5 days later, they brought an old bachelor from the village to our house. Dr. Rowe, I thought about dying. I really did. When other people get diagnosed with cancer, how do they feel? I don't know. All I know is when I got diagnosed, I was overjoyed. Walking out of the hospital that day, looking at those three beasts I call family, the sky seemed exceptionally blue as the ocean. It made me happy. Dr. Rowe, actually, the first time I saw you, I thought you were pretty stupid. You seemed aloof, but were actually too kind. To a stranger like me, a stranger trying to set you up, you actually showed pity. You know what, Dr. Rowe? The moment I heard you say you didn't hate me, it hurt my heart worse than a knife. I've been so disappointed by the world, but you never let me down, not even a bit. You and Nina, in my short life, are the best people I've ever met. I don't want to let good people down. Dr. Rowe, I'm sorry. Dr. Rowe, thank you.
Ma'am? Ma'am, I'm Dan Dunn. I'm Jamie's bodyguard. Ma'am, Jamie's worried about your safety, so he sent me to protect you.
Thanks.
Then I'll wait outside.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Dunn, to protect me, will you stay here day and night? Or...
Ma'am, I rented the place across the hall.
You rented Renee's place?
Yeah. I rented her living room.
You can do that?
I was in a rush to work yesterday. Forgot to give you the key. I'm so scatterbrained. I'm really sorry.
It's fine. We're roommates now. Let's look out for each other.
Of course. Elle, what are you having for dinner tonight? Can I come over to eat?
Sure, but I haven't bought groceries yet.
That's okay. I'll buy them.
All right. Buy what you like. I'll cook. Mr. Dunn, would you like to join us for dinner?
Is that okay, ma'am?
Sure.
Then I guess I'll take you up on that.
Let's go in. You two take a seat. I'll go get you some water.
Okay.
I've rarely admired anyone in my life. You're one of the very few that I actually do. Can't let go of your ex. You like your current guy, and still want to meet new ones.
What can I say? I guess I'm just born with a lot of love to give. Danny looks like a college kid. Are you still in school?
Well...
I don't go to school. I'm a killer. I didn't want to go down this path at first, but that's just the environment I grew up in. It rubbed off on me.
You can't be like that. As the saying goes, teachers open the door, but you must walk through it yourself. You can't just blame your environment for your lack of self-control. If I hadn't been feeding you, you'd have starved by now. Elle, if I were a guy, I'd totally marry you.
And follow me around on the run? Living in fear?
As long as I'm with the one I love, I don't mind being on the run or living in constant fear.
Stop spouting nonsense.
What do you want for dinner? I'm not picky.
Is it good?
Sweet. Sweet like you.
You bought this much?
I didn't buy it.
I have another friend coming over, so I bought some too. They probably arrived together.
Grace?
No, another friend. He's a lawyer.
If I knew, I wouldn't have crashed your dinner.
I'll go cook.
Let's go!
Jamie, for the record, your wife insisted I stay for dinner. I'm not the one freeloading here. She's cooking for 4 all by herself. I couldn't say no. You're dead meat.
Mr. Dunn, could you get the door for me?
Jamie?
You like food that much? Why don't you be a chef?
Well, I've got some stuff to do. I'll head to the living room.
You really enjoy cooking, huh?
Hmm?
Are you close with them? To be cooking for them?
Guess he didn't hear me. I'm not just cooking for them. I have to eat dinner too. It's just setting a few extra plates.
Are you feeling any better now? Do you need a hug?
I thought I hid it well. Renee and Dan didn't even notice. How did he see right through me? They're in the living room.
Sonny. You're on leave. Is there something you want to do?
What?
I want you to say it. I know what you're thinking.
Are you against it?
No. I'll be with you.
Elle, why is your face so red?
Is it?
It definitely is. It's burning!
Probably because the kitchen is too hot.
Things aren't always what they seem. The perfect gentleman you see might actually be a sly fox.
You mean?
I didn't say a word. It's getting late. Get some rest. Good night.
Want some water?
I'm good. This water is cold. You shouldn't drink it. As a doctor, you should know that. Have you been stressed out lately? Do you want to do something else to distract yourself? Like kissing?
James used this cup. Not today. It's getting late.
I know. Get some rest. Not going to walk me out?
Oh.
Sonny. I don't care how you define the relationship between us, but as a married couple, to the outside world, we rise together and we fall together. My heart feels sweet, not bitter. I've always been good to my people. Still that stubborn youth, so you don't need to feel any burden. I'll open my arms to be your fortress. Only you are my cure. Only you are my cure. Only you are my cure. Despicable!
Want to mess with me? You're out of your league.
Fight me again if you dare!
You think I just take orders? I'm not in kindergarten anymore.
Did you guys see? Emily Evans' heartless parents are live streaming. They're full of lies. I really don't know if they're serious or if they've lost their minds.
Emily is my youngest daughter. Her dad and I adored her since she was little. Truth be told, we really spoiled her. Since she was a kid, if she asked for the moon, we'd never give her stars. Even though we live in a family that isn't very rich, we still spoiled her rotten. We never let her suffer at all. I guess it's our fault for spoiling her so much.
Dr. Rowe, did you know? When I got my first period at 13, I finally had my first egg. My parents were thrilled. I thought they finally cared about me. But 5 days later, the calm in my heart wasn't meant to last. They brought an old bachelor from the village to our house.
Since she was a kid, if she asked for the moon, we'd never give her stars.
When others are diagnosed with cancer, I don't know how they feel. I just know that when I was diagnosed, I was overjoyed. Coming out of the hospital that day, looking at my 3 beast-like relatives, I thought the sky was incredibly blue as the ocean. It made me happy. In life, you can't always just make the right choices. Sometimes, you have to make choices that make you happy. Emily, I'll find a witness for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, do you know Emily?
I'm here. Jamie, people often say that physical attraction is just accurately finding your own karma. Take a guess. Is Helen your karma? So what if she is? Yeah. I'd gladly take it. Didn't you say you didn't like her? I'm saying I like her now. Stop denying it. Just admit defeat.
Like is too light. Love carries the weight.
I've been thinking about her for over 10 years. It's not a passing whim. It has to be her.
James, I found the evidence.
Turn around. I'm right behind you.